Ah, that previous stream. Man, that was great. I love that morning stream. But you know what? I feel like I'm going to do another stream. And if you missed the first stream, tough shit, because it will be lost to the ether of time. Much like a lot of BBC archive footage of things like Doctor Who, where they just threw entire episodes away and never decided to keep them, because the BBC is fucking terrible at archiving their material. But who cares about that? It's me! I'm back! It's more modded HBS Battletech, with probably the incorrect spelling of the word filet. Hey! Typed it in a bit of a rush. And while we wait for everyone to filter in, I had fun today. I got up with the cats and then promptly slipped down the stairs, which was great, and hurt my foot. So that was fun. But the main thing is that the bro has had his first of 2 vaccines injections against the filthy virus. Master156, hello, how are you doing? You haven't missed anything, except for the previous stream, which was probably better than this stream by, like, a factor of 100. I mean, I got raided, like, 7 times, all the big channels jumped in, you know, like, all those big American streamers, like XQC and Mizkif and Pokimane, and all, they all just raided the channel. I had, like, 500,000 viewers for 2 hours. And yeah, it was incredible. I think it went well. We can fix the name Kulsh in the YouTube port. Don't worry. So there you go. Yeah, it was great. But this stream, I thought, you know what? I'll do a second stream. We'll run it, and we'll see how it goes. But I mean, all those people who raided, they said they had so much fun. And they've gone now, so it's just going to be a nice small, you know, very personal kind of stream with all of us here, me, you lot in the chat, you in the comments typing feverishly, and saying how wonderful this all is. It's some of the best content you've ever seen. Honest to God, not lying. Master of Visit has not Simon's friend had his had my second one yesterday. He's had his first, but he has had the, none of us have had the scheduled second one yet. No. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we've still got a couple of minutes yet. So the mech bay at the moment is looking pretty snazzy for Ronald's boys. We've got ourselves a Gwyffin, so nice PPC LRM combo there. Looking pretty snazzy. We've also got a Dervish. Snazzy boy. We got our new boy. We got our Enforcer. Nice little clog hopping AC-10, large laser small, and obviously the Quab that we've had for a little while now, which is pretty decent. So I think we're doing alright. Obviously we do need to make sure that all the patterns are the same. Like that Dervish is the wrong pattern. That Dervish should be pattern 5, shouldn't it? We need the consistency here. There we go. There's the Taurian boys colours that we love. Sorry, the not Taurian boys, not Taurian boys. Sorry. Oh god, the Outworlds Alliance boys colours. That's what we want. If I could have a symbol that was just like an ear of corn or something like that, and I don't mean like the Chaos God. I would prefer that. I mean, I've had to go with this Canopian one because it just kind of looks podum, you know, out there kind of thing. But if there was some kind of like agricultural-ish symbol that I could choose from out of all of these, but sadly there aren't any, which kind of sucks. It would be nice. It would be nice to have that, like, you know, really emphasize that that farm boy Outworlds Alliance type look. Frolica, hello. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean calls. I was a slip of the tongue. It's from that super exciting stream I did before. Okay, I got it all wrong. There were so many people. They were just laying praise on me the whole time. They're saying like, "How God, how come I haven't got more subscribers and more followers? Oh man, you know, I deserved all this, that, and the other." They were trying to throw money at me. I was saying, "No, it's all right. I don't need that. You know, this is just a hobby. It's not for financial." And they were saying, "Man, you should really, you know, look into doing that because oh god, we throw so much money at you, all the rest of it." And yeah. I just graciously turned it all down. Well, we'll get started with this one now anyway. Enforcer. Put the Grandmaster in that one. Off we go. Cool. Maybe have a look at the extra insignia mods on next. I'm sure there's a Golden Arches logo somewhere. Ooh. Oh, yes. That could be worth a look at there, Cool. So it could be worth a look at. No, but in all seriousness, starting a bit later today because of the whole vaccine jab thing. So it's I know for some people who turn up late start. Yes, Shano, it is. I did make a note of it on the Discord. I don't know if you're on my Discord, Shano, but I did make a notification to let people know that today would be starting. A couple hours, basically at the end. The normal end time would now be the start time for this week. So. Gonna go up all the way up into the 2 in the PMs for me. Obviously the thing that's really been bothering me today, and the saga that has been developing. I don't know if anyone here or anyone who's gonna watch this on YouTube has been following the Street Fighter the miniatures game Kickstarter, but holy shit, that has blown up. So I made videos about this Kickstarter. I think about 3 years ago. It was basically backed by Angry Joe, and it was this idea of making miniatures of quite a fair number of Street Fighter characters from across the different games, larger than amiibo size. And the game idea looked pretty cool. This kind of, you have your miniature, you have like big boards that you fight on. You can have 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, however kind of team setup you want. You have your deck of cards, and your deck has all of the characters' moves, and you can kind of combo them together when it's your turn. You roll dice and all the rest of it. And it looked really cool. Miniatures looked sweet, and the campaign blitzed through, 100% funded, loads of extra funding, got a ton of stretch goals, all the rest of it. Took them about 3 years, as I said, for it to finally get to the point where people start to receive it. Australia and New Zealand have had their allotment of orders now. The US is still getting their deliveries, but I think a good number of their deliveries are finishing now. And that leaves Canada, the UK, and the EU. So what's happened is, at first the EU ship arrived, but for some reason the stock wasn't basically taken off the ship. Don't know why. And then the ship for the UK was just kind of held out at sea, waiting for its turn to come into Southampton port. But now things changed, and the UK ship has docked before the EU one. That caused a load of drama, rightfully so. The EU ship arrived first. Why is their stuff still not ready? The worst part though was shipping came in, and no one knew what the shipping charge was for this Kickstarter for years. Everyone was like, "Well, why haven't we paid shipping yet? What the fuck is going on?" There was no answer at all from Jasco Games, who were sort of heading up the whole production element of it. And my shipping came in last Friday, and it was $92. I got the top pledge. It was called the World Warrior Pledge. That was $280. I paid that, as I said, about 3 years ago. And shipping came in. I expected the shipping for this thing to be astronomical, because you're getting a lot of minis. There's like 40 odd minis, a load of different cards and boards and everything. It comes in about 8 boxes in total. So I was expecting this thing to be heavy to begin with. Armed Forces of the Federated Suns. Oh, right, cool. We got a support lance. Nice. Okay, anyway. So, $92 shipping, or 66 quid. Well, pounds it worked out to. So I was like, okay, I expected that. I expected it not to be particularly cheap. And lo and behold, that caused a fucking shitstorm in the comments. Everyone has gone completely mental. Like, it's beyond a joke how crazy this is. What's the fucking objective? Where am I supposed to go? This way, I guess? Okay, so destroy primary pirate lance. Okay, over there. So yeah, massive shitstorms kicked off, and it's all to do with VAT basically. There's the VAT charges have come in, and people are unhappy. They were under the impression that VAT wasn't going to be a thing. A lot of people look pissed, to say the least. So the EU customers are now terrified that the price is going to go even higher. While the UK and Canada, I've paid it. I haven't had a shipping dispatch confirmation yet. I paid it last Friday. I checked my email this morning, just before I went live on here, still nothing. I suspect I'm not going to get a shipping confirmation now until either the end of next week or the week after that. It's really badly handled, gotta say. But, yeah, sorry, catch up with chat here. Cannibal Penguin, hey, I'm actually off work so I can get to enjoy the stream, not have to watch it later. Plus, hello, Rocket. Hello! You could import one if you could find a symbol. I know Carnage imported it 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, for a symbol. Yeah, I should probably do that. And, Yoshikage, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Hello. But yeah, that's where I sit with this this Kickstarter for Street Fighter the Miniatures game. It looks like it's gonna be a right kerfuffle, to say the least. I'm interested to see where it goes, though. I've also bought like a new memory card for Kitte's camera, because I want to take pictures of all the miniatures and stuff as I sort of unbox them all and post them up on my Discord for everyone to see. Well, for probably the 2 people who would be interested. How many enemies are we dealing with here? It's just a lance, isn't it? This is... Oh, the Federated Sons. I don't know whether to be offended here, because they've sent in a support lance. And not only have they sent it in, but they dropped it a lot closer. Hey, Totty, how you doing? You're at the job site toilet. That's dedication to the cause. I salute ye on that one, Totty.
Confirmed.
Oh man, my lance is definitely earning its pay here.
On you, Commander.
Meanwhile, the Fed Sons boys who dropped in, they're right in the thick of it. They're getting shot to shit, and my boys are just sidling up along the road.
I'm here.
Really, I should be doing sprints. Should be doing the sprint. I should be doing the walk.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. So pirate reinforcements. I was thinking it was a little too simple of 8 mechs dumped on 4 enemy pirate mechs, especially since one of those pirates is a locust. Us as boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I watch Rocket on company time. Hey, nice, nice. A Vasp. It's not like the Davian Lance is particularly well armed or anything, but you know, it's a light lance against presumably an enemy light lance at the moment. Unless that turns out to be an Orion or something, which I will shit myself. Oh, rear attack. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's put himself in a shit position because as soon as that pirate lance drops down, it's gonna get nasty. BFG, how you doing? But yeah, I was having a chuckle if you just want to see a lot of very angry people just raging in comments, just look Street Fighter Miniatures game Kickstarter and go to the comments page. It's just anger all the way down. If you get a chuckle out of other people just losing their shit, then you'll like that. Totty, though, I did get a pay rise start this week. Nice. Oh, well done. That's cool, Totty.
What do you need?
Alright, well, if she walks there, should be able to have a small chance of hitting something with the worms. Right, presumably? Yeah? Can we attack him? I mean, it's a very low chance to hit, but I gotta look like I'm doing something, right? A few hits. Not bad. Hey, you know, look at it this way, BFG. At least someone's thinking of you. They're thinking of, how can they get that money off you? You got that power bill. Oh, of course. Oh, by the way, does anyone have an accurate, up-to-date maps of the moon? I have an invasion plan. This is a good point. This is a good point, yeah.
Hey.
Yes, Kolsch has dangerous but necessary work to perform on the moon. Adam Grayson, hello, how you doing? Yep, looks like anyone's arrived. I warned you, Commander, blah blah blah. Oh no, a Stinger, a Cicada, a Valkyrie, and an Urban Oh no, oh scheiße, nein. Nix schießen, nein. If I want unbridled anger, I'll just turn on Murdoch Fox News. Yeah, but that's manufactured outrage. But I mean, it's if you want to look at it like just seeing a bunch of people going, I paid $220 or $280 for this Kickstarter and expected the shipping to be super cheap. Oh no, the shipping is really expensive. Fuck you all, kind of thing. Then it's good for that. Does Bro have this game? I think he has a copy. I think I gifted him a copy from Humble Monthly a while back. At least the Allied Lance is actually giving some out rather than just sort of getting stuck on the wall. I mean, that guy's fucked. It's alright, he's only a Fed son. We're not losing anything. I mean, present company accepted, Kulch. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to lose you to some filthy pirates, but these Fed sons, they aren't very good. Like, let's just you know, call a spade a spade. I mean, one dead Davian or Davion, you know, depending on whether you're rich or poor in the Federated Sons, as I have been told by Battletech's writing staff. The fancier upmarket people of the Fed Sons say they're Davian, and the lower class people there say they're Davion. So there you go. If you're absolutely zero interest in knowing that, but now you do, so live with it. Right, let's see. So we can shoot a Cicada in the back. That's probably a good start, I think. You know what? I think we're gonna try and help out by making this an aimed shot.
Targeting rear armor.
There we go. Nice bit of internal structure exposed there. Get our first shot. I'm gonna blow this building up. Don't worry. Idiot jumped up there. I'm gonna blow his legs off by shooting the building. Friendly Wasp actually got up and got out of dodge. Nice for him. Wow.
Yep.
Living the dream, my man. Living the dream.
Roger.
So, I don't know why this numpty went up here, but it's not going to work out for him. Because, wow, there's a lot of potential targets, but I just want this building. We won't dump the LRMs. The SRMs and the two mediums should be enough to blow up the building. Oh, okay, apparently not. How many hit points has the building got? 23 more hit points.
I hear ya.
For fuck's sake. Alright. I know how we'll do this. We'll Lilu Dallas multi-target. Oh, you're Marek, so you don't care. Yeah, you see, it's fine. It's fine, BFG. See? Not everybody's got to love those filthy, stinking Davians. Alright, so I want to target the building, and I want to target him, and we want the PPC to be shot B. So... missiles away, and then he hits the ground, and then he whatever. I thought the game would have logically gone, oh, he fell down, right? I will now process a order where he will shoot him when he's on the floor. But clearly, I was giving the game too much credit. All right, so because he fell down, hopefully it'll be an easy shot. Come on, AC-10, nice. You know what? I was expecting more damage for some reason. Oh well. I think it was a good first round of firing for me. Oh wow. You're really asking for it there, aren't you, buddy? Fed Son's turn up at the beginning. Don't worry, man. Me and my ultimate badasses will protect you. Yeah, we brought the lightest possible lance that we could to help. Heads up, we're a mech down, Argo. This is Argo, we copy. They won't be able to take much more of this. Sorry, they're supposed to reach an evac zone? What? Well, since when did this become an escort mission? Well, this is silly. That can't be... That's not my primary objective, is it? That's my side objective. Also, Totty, they put something in the sun that turns out freaking... turns out freaking flag's French. Oh, your character died in Crusader Kings Run. No. But doesn't that mean Gandalf is now in charge of the nation? Please tell me Gandalf is now in charge of the nation. I know his name's not Gandalf, but he should be called... You should rename him Gandalf. Stop calling him Gandalf, or whatever it is. Whatever stupid Dutch name he was given. Like, Windmill Clogus the Third. No, he's called... No, call him Gandalf, not Gandalf. Rename him. You've been given a golden goose. Fucking squeeze that bitch for all the eggs you can get out of it. Come on. Hello, mother. Hello, father. And here I am. At Camp Granada. Gonna shoot this cicada. Right in the ass, right in the ass, right in the ass. Here we go. Boom! Boom, die! Fucking die! No, just his... Oh, come on! Just his right torso? Fuck. Well, that's depressing.
Yeah?
God damn it. No.
Moving to position.
Time to wipe others. That's a big old shit you're doing there, Toddy. You okay? Yep, fine. Don't worry about me. Just pushing one out, you know.
Okay, I'm on it.
Stressed. I'd be a bit more stressed than that, getting shot by multiple fucking mechs, but what do I know, I'm just a window cleaner.
Taking the high road.
Woo. He says taking the high road.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Come on, let's get a kill. Right, he ejected. Good. There we go. Bonk.
Hey.
At last. Get some good results out of this.
Say so.
Gandalf sounds like a Geordie saying going to Alf's. Fuck, even I'm spelling wrong today. Yeah, well, we'll try and shoot the stinger in the back. It's a long shot, let's face it, but it's my best opportunity. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, I got the large laser hit, that's good. That's gonna put the shits up him. Cicada being penetrated from behind is stressed is equal heavy panic, yeah. It's... Oh, shit. I'm a leaf on the wind. There goes a pirate. There goes a pirate. They can't all be wash, can they? Let's face it. They all think they're wash.
Damage minimal.
Come on, you filthy fed sons. There we go. Left torso destroyed. That's good. That's what we want to see. Filthy, lazy, filthy fed sonners. Not doing anything of any worth or value or any of that shit. Just dicking around, going, "Oh, we're the Federated Stones. Oh, we've got loads of like French stuff in our military forces. Yeah. You want some brie? Yeah. We've got look, we've got Jaegermechs. Oh no, not that locust. Pirates are very big on like red as a color scheme for their lighting system. What LEDs would you like on your mech? Ah, red. That's like a bad guy color, isn't it? Yeah, red. Let's have that. Either that or just inspired by orcs. No, sadly the AI don't do DFAs. It would be really nice if they did, but yeah. Can't ask for a miracle, can you? Alright, well, Mr. Crab, since you got 2 targets to your right, let's see what's easier to shoot out of those. Spooder. Alright. Crapple, 50-50. And he's having a bit of a rough day. Such a rough day.
Engaging target.
Right, well, I helped them out. I blew off his left torso. So that's going to count for someone over there.
Critical damage detected.
Yep.
Such a shitty day. Shouldn't exist. Dee 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 dee. So far about to pioneer the 5-star frog splash. Oh Christ, no, it's this fucking RVD. Doodle doo doodle doo. Rob's damn van. Doo 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 doo. The whole effing show. Doo 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 doo. Rob's damn van. Do you remember? Did you see that Kulsh where TNA tried to make? I think it was they tried to make an RVD T-shirt, but they were so inept that they printed it RDV instead. I mean, the clue was in the name of how it's spelled. He's Rob Van Dam, RVD, and they fucking spelt it wrong. It was amazing. That's why me and my brother would start to say that his theme music in TNA should change to Rob's damn van. Do 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 do. The whole effing show.
Copy. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Stinger down. We got a stinger down.
I got him.
Oh, what is this fucking Atlas like running off a building, just like Randy Savage elbow dropping a marauder? Oh yeah! Bang! AC-20 twice, AC-20 twice. Ooh, yeah, yeah, that kind of thing. Oh no, I've been raided by bats. Oh no, shit, it's a bat raid. Great, now I want to see an Orion give a German suplex to a wasp. Oh god, yes. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with the rolls for that. It's like, okay, so I want to do a grapple. I'm stood behind the mech. Okay, great. Alright, I grapple it. Alright, yeah, okay, you've made that. Okay, now I want to lift it backwards over the top of it so I can, like rear German suplex it on its head. Okay. Ah, no, I just don't have to worry. What's that? Battle and Bowl? That's fine. There's bats raiding. It's cool. Rob's damn van. Well, it's red to cover the blood from the last guy that died in the mech. That's a good point, Avatar. Axeman gesture test of strength. He kicks his opponent in the crotch.
Engaging target.
It's like it's just like a mech version of Demolition where you've got a Hatchet Man and an Axeman working together. They're the new version of Axe and Smash. Oh, they're just pummeling these Fed Sun pilots. They don't stand a chance.
Firing.
This is just too horrible to watch. Don't let your kids see it. Oh, they're pummeling their opponent.
Critical hit.
The people snub-nosed PVC. Yeah. He runs to one side of the battlefield. He runs to the other side of the battle. He's dropped the people's PPC.
Affirmative.
There's no way he's getting back from that. That's it, folks.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
What would it be like? Stone Cold Steve Awesome.
Heal.
He's hitting with all 3 PPCs. That's what they call in the business the Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold Steve Irby, yeah. I'm doing a bit of urban renewal. I just dropped a building there, shall I? This needs to be a thing. That urban mech, he's just stomping a mud hole into his opponent. Just in the corner, like fucking stomping on an Os Scout. Flipping it off somehow, despite the fact it doesn't have fingers. It doesn't have hand actuators. How's it doing it? Doesn't matter. It's Stone Cold Steve Irby. He's the Fredson Rattlesnake.
Damage minimal.
He only cares about himself. I mean, Brett the Hitman Hart is already set in Battletech, isn't he? I mean, his mech is the Hitman. I mean, that's fine. We got that mech set. Is the Rock like the Stone Rhino? Because that's the closest I can think name-wise. Hardwire hand actually the AC-10. It's just got the single function to just flip off opponents before firing the AC. Stone Cold Steve Irby ends up in a tag team championship scenario with another mech. What mech will fit Dude Love? Because I mean I've been watching 1997 Raw. And we're up to the bit where Dude Love and Stone Cold have become tag champions.
Yep.
Dude Dervish Love, says the bro. Okay, yeah. These pirates are awfully resistant. There we go. Die, bitch. Yeah, die on top of that building, because that's going to be a logistical nightmare to get your corpse off the top of that office block. Yeah, see, now I've just got the music still, man. A Mackie painted up like Doink the Clown. Yes! But why is he making the kids cry, bro? It was a whiff shot. That was always going to be a whiff. It was worth a try, though. I'm breaking the heat limit inside you. Stop praying for heat sinks to hide you. Randy Macho Mech.
What? No. I may regret this.
Well, I think Unicorn also is a good one. It's a Macho Mech Randy Salvage. Oh, that was a good one. These light mechs are awfully nimble and difficult to hit. Doink, brah. You're making the clans cry, brah. Well, that was it. That was exciting. Thanks, game. I love the bit where that that locust walked backwards. Really brought a whole new dimension to the word suck.
All weapons.
Die, Spooder, die. If he's not an evil man, why does he have Die, Spider, Die painted on his back? Oh no, that's German for D, Spider, D.
Yeah?
Oh, anyone who speaks German can't be evil. Parole granted. You know what? We'll actually move. See if we can get in range for these serms.
Got it.
Maybe not. Maybe not do a fire everything scenario. He's panicked, you know. Head hit, pilot injured, mech quirk can't eject.
What can I
Yeah,
do for
that's, you know what? That's the one problem fighting spiders in this mod is the whole non-ejecting thing. It's rather irritating. I've got spiders on my mind. I've got spiders. Tully, Black Knight, and Arn Annihilator. Yes, yes. The horsemen. They have arrived.
All weapons are go.
I'm here. Advancing, I guess.
So that would mean his mech would be a Franken-mech. Randy's, I mean. Well, yeah, probably. I mean. But, I mean, are you going to tell Macho Mech Randy Salvage to his face? That? I mean, I wouldn't.
But that hurts.
Come on, he's got to be hitting his pilot injury limit at this point. Yeah, there we go. So, can't eject, but he can certainly be basically knocked out due to numerous concussions. So would Kenny Omega be the urban mech street cleaner? Well, as long as it's his art, then I don't suppose there'll be any issues, will there? I would assume there could be no better mech than an awesome for MMRS. Oh, Cannibal Penguin, that's harsh. Oh, you had to bring up how our Lord and Savior Macho Man died, didn't you? Oh. Ah, lowering the tone. Look, that tree was giving him shit, and he wasn't going to stand for it. So it was either him or the tree, and you know he went out doing what he did best. Just like Benoit, okay? Benoit was trying to take wrestling to a new level. And it did. All right, it didn't work out for him or his family. You know, that's where you blur the line between performance art and you know, concussion-induced psychopathy.
What do you need? I'll do what I can.
I mean, they called him Toothless Aggression for a reason, right?
Confirmed.
This took a dart.
I hear ya.
Look, it's wrestling culture. It's always dark. It's never light.
Right, Commander.
To be fair, it was the first interactive family program. When he hit his wife with the crippler crossface, Sports Entertainment was never the same again. Oh. I mean, on a serious note, I don't agree with the whole, like, scrubbing Chris Benoit from the history of wrestling. I mean,
Hey,
he was a victim of the industry. He was a victim of things like unprotected chair shots. There were no systems in place to make sure that a man like him was getting the emotional and mental support that he needed. And yeah, it ended in tragedy, and it shouldn't have happened that way, ever. But that's the problem with the wrestling. I always remember when I was like, you know, I was such a fan of wrestling. I was like, I want to be a wrestler when I grow up. That would be cool. And the more stuff I heard about it, of just how fucking horrible it is basically to be a professional wrestler, unless you're one of the all-time greats like a Rock or an Austin or a Flair or someone like that, you're fucked. Like you if you're in a wrestling promotion these days, you're working multiple times a week, getting very little time off, you have no union, very little medical coverage, and you're expected to work sometimes for pittance. And yeah, it sucks. I would more happy be working as a booker for a company than an actual on-screen talent. It'd be fucking terrifying. The amount of work like the WWE asked their wrestlers to go through on a weekly basis is insane, considering the road schedule that they have and all of the die building, You know, all of the work that they have to do every day, basically, sometimes 6 or 7 days a week, with no rest, and they have to travel themselves. I mean, they don't even get flown around. They have to, unless it's an international tour, they have to drive themselves. It's fucking insane.
Mission successful.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
Speaking of scrubbing, you heard about Peacock scrubbing matches off the network. I heard about something to do with the recent pay-per-view as well. Didn't they screw up something to do with that? Like they cut the pay-per-view broadcast short or something? So, Yoshikage, poor dude had a brain made out of Swiss cheese, and like all cheese, it got soft and rotten, and it was unhealthy for everyone around it. Well, if you've watched the Dark Side of the Ring documentary about it, he was clearly already in a bad place after Eddie Guerrero died, and there was just no coming back from that, unfortunately. And it's really sad, you know, because he was a great wrestler, and it's just really horrible that happened that way. As I said, that's why I don't think I'd want to be a professional wrestler now. I'd rather be like Jim Cornette. I'd rather be like a manager or a booker or something.
You can manage me, and I'll be your wrestler. I am, and always will be, the foreign object.
Yeah, this is what he thought his wrestling character would be. Because if he was an American company, he would be the foreign object, you see. I mean, I could hit him for you, chat, if you want. I'm quite happy to do that. I'll punch him in his arm where he's had his injection.
Oh, please don't. Please do not do that, sir. My arm is already sore.
Also, don't get me wrong, I loved Randy, but I've seen Dark Side of the Ring and it was hard watch. I've never been able to watch the one on Chris or the one on the Von Erichs. The Von Erichs, it's a sad story. It's a bit like the Hart family, really. Just one of those families that, you know, they give a lot and they just seem to get, just karma just fucks them every 5 seconds flat. While it's the Chris Benoit one is tough. Yeah, it's not a nice watch. There's no denying that one. Your gimmick would have been Kingsman. The Kingsman. Never really thought I never really had an idea of what a gimmick for me would be. I remember when I was younger, I was all like, yeah, I want to be a wrestler. But never really put much thought in beyond that, you know, the whole just wrestling. Yeah, do moves. Oh, Master 156 says afternoon, bro.
Afternoon, Master.
Foreign object.
61700.
Alvatar, bro, shut up. Alvatar says foreign object. That has so many bad puns to it.
It's perfect, isn't it?
It's not perfect. It's terrible.
It's a great gimmick.
It's terrible.
I am the foreign object.
Ah, he started now. Christ, the position of the cup on that coaster. Fuck me. You setting up a trap? The fuck?
Hey, don't you start.
I will.
You got a brood in you.
Dangerous fucking brew placement.
Perfectly legal.
Christ, is his finisher the violent insertion? He's been distracted. He hit him with the violent insertion. He's down.
No, remember, I'm going to steal the best name for a move ever. The Horse Puncher.
He can't steal the horse puncher. That was Matthew's one for for Neville, Adrian Neville. Also, AEW is kind of scary for me because some of them seem very technically sound, but others are just throwing other wrestlers on their head and neck. Oh yeah, it's sort of like fucking. Have you seen Nia Jax wrestle? And I put that in quotation marks. Fucking hell, that's just watching a bear maul somebody. She can't wrestle. She just literally dumps people on their head and then laughs about it after the fact because I'm related to the Aoahi family. Like, oh god, just please stop. Your character's children of villains front. Ha ha! Well, that's it. That's great. Now you can just start a criminal empire across all of medieval Europe.
You Betcha.
Copy.
Oh, yeah, the my hole thing. That was insane, wasn't it? I can't believe she shouted that. My hole! Oh, sorry, because we had a local wrestling group called BBW, Big Bearded Wrestling. One of the guys let me suplex him in a nightclub. Nice. Well, I'm assuming with a suplex, having never actually tried to do one, but the majority of it is the work is done by the guy you're suplexing, so he jumps and you just sort of go with it, right? And then just fall, he just sort of falls so he doesn't hurt his neck or his back. Front, it's fine if one's an atheist, that's fine. Nia Jax looks like she's fighting with her still kicking dinner in the ring, no care, yeah. Oh, violent insertion, 2 fingers up the nose. That sounds like something that you'd see in an episode of Bottom, where like Rick gets beaten up by Eddie.
Got it.
Moving to position.
I just thought Dana Brooke could have been something, but then everybody just said, nah, she's shit. So I was like, I guess she's not going anywhere. I also loved the other bits where it's like, oh, this NXT wrestler is really good. Like, the crowd love them, and they have really great matches, and everyone's behind them. And then they go to the main roster, and Vince just drops a fucking ton of cement on them, and just like, that's it. You're not moving. You're not going anywhere. You're basically shit. Because they did that with Neville. Well, they changed it from Adrian Neville to Neville because, of course, according to Vince, the fans are too stupid to learn more than one name. The one that pissed me off the most and who's recently left is Andrade Cien Almas. Or Andrade Cien Almas. So fucking good. He had so many good matches in NXT. I couldn't believe it. I really genuinely wanted to see him do more in NXT. He moved to the main roster. They changed his name to Andrade because obviously, you know, the fans are morons and they can't say Andrade Cien Almas according to Vince. And then they just fucked him off. That was it.
Roger.
Like, yeah, just let him flounder. Don't do anything. What's the point? What's the point? It's both guys having the core strength to hold each other, then landing it safely. Still drives the wind out you doing it. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does, Coles. Yeah, doing a suplex. Frunzov's kid is an agnostic. He's agnostic, and they both argue about non-religious beliefs. Yeah.
Waiting on you, Commander.
If you've not played Crusader Kings, it's great. It's a great knockabout game. It's a game with literally no real objective if you don't want to have one. It's just, I want to play this random barony somewhere in Europe or in Africa or, you know, in the Far East, and then you just dick about. Like, you can't really lose as long as you've got kids. Your character you just switch to playing your next sprog in line, and then you just dick about more. Do you want your king of your nation to just be like a mass seducer who's got like loads of illegitimate children all across the world? You can do it. There's a pure seduction tree. Do you want to have them be like a badass like super warrior? Just go with the knightly virtue tree and just take all of the things that make you better at stabbing and killing. You want to be a subversive little fucker. You have them go into the intrigue section where they just start scheming and murdering people left, right, and center. It's great. I love playing the Adamites for the pants on head nudity and allowed ensuring as you parade around the Emerald Isle with your heretical beliefs. Nice. Oh, I don't know, Alberta. I don't know if rednecks just struggle. It's just such a frustrating set of circumstances. They pay out the nose for some of these talent. They bring them in, and then they do nothing with them. And I don't know why they bother. I assume at this point it's just to deny other wrestling companies the ability to have that talent. It's like, does such and such want Bobby Roode? Nah, we're going to make sure that Bobby Roode is working for us now, and what are we going to do with him? Nah. Who gives a shit? Hey, look, they had like Sanity in NXT. Great faction. The only thing that survived from it is Nikki Cross. And that's not to say that Nikki Cross is bad, but you had Eric Young, for fuck's sake, who is a great talent.
What now?
Nope. It's Sooty's Rowie time.
Yeah, here we go.
The Pope ignoring Spain and the Holy Land to crusade an island is the biggest meme. That would be pretty fun.
Just die. Missed. Figures.
I recently started a playthrough on Crusader Kings 3 as one of the Umayyad Sultanate. Just one of the little minor satrapies down there. Just minding my own business, you know, just staying out of it, building my own thing. I became a marshal of the Caliphate. I was like, oh, that's fine, yeah. You know, a little bit of extra pay and, you know, some more status. And then the Sultan died, and my character suddenly became the new fucking Sultan of the Caliphate, and I've got this huge chunk of Spain that I now own, and a massive army I can call upon. I've just been rolling around, just like popping out kids left, right, and centre. He's got, I think he's got like 14 kids at this point. It's fucking hilarious. 48%, 13%, 38%, but I do have a chance of hitting with other weapons. We'll go for this guy just for the volume of fire. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, I'm not surprised Eric Young went back. Oh, what's this? Ooh, Rocket, War Thunder's crafting event, Dove Legs. Oh, no. No. No, not a vehicle crafting event in War Thunder. No. No. Oh, God, I don't want... I mean, unless the vehicles are really, really must-have, No. They're so bad. Why can't they just be nice, simple events that I just make me play the game? Don't make me do stupid tasks in the middle of it. Or collect fucking chocolate buttons, which I then have to melt down. There's a new Battle Beetle. Oh, great. Well, a new Su-57. Why have I put this crab here? I've done this really bad, haven't I? Moving back up here. You'll have to go round. It's blocked, man. We gotta go round. Well, I'm looking forward to that new Aliens game, Fire Team. Aliens Colony Marines Fire Team looks good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Did the last one near vomited? Yeah, that's it. They ask so much. They really do. It takes the piss.
Yep.
Fucking sick bastards who come up with those event things.
I'll do what I can.
Well, I mean, if he wants to get that close. What is with the chance to hit? It's fucking stingers, wasps and stingers. I'm getting swarmed, like an actual swarm, like an insect swarm coming around it. Go away, bad stinger.
Mech destroyed.
Yeah, no worries, Skulls. Speak to him a bit. First War Thunder Battle Pass was cool. Second one has the bar set too high for me and my newbie friends. It's really have fun. Yeah, I've been trying to work through that second Battle Pass. The only vehicle I want in it is the Centurion, the Royal Australian Armoured Corps one, because that looks pretty cool. Plus, it's just nice having a different nation's version of an existing vehicle. Right. So let's see what kind of trouble can we get in here. So 65%. Okay, it's not bad. 70%. Better. Same. Alright. Well, we'll fire on him because he's damaged. Left leg, left arm, left torso. All the lefts. Panic level critical, but not ejecting. Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, I can't choose a specific target. That's pretty good. Oh no, he did hit, even though it looked like he missed.
That looked like a critical.
I really want the 5-1 as well. I have it in World of Tanks, and it's a lovely little fuckboy. Okay. ETG, I'm not particularly wanting to pay money for Crusader Kings 3 since A, I have about 2,000 plus hours on it, and B, over £100 spent on it. I mean, that's my hours plus money on CK2. Yeah, I didn't get all the DLC for CK2. I did play a bunch of it a while back, and I did enjoy it, and that's why I thought when the new one... Oh, fuck, it just crit my SRM2. Bastard. But when CK3 came out, I thought I'll pick that up because I quite enjoyed the the second game. I think I was a bit too overwhelmed by all the DLC. Because there was a lot. But I got the pass thing for this one as well, so I haven't had to buy like the Northern Lords pack and all that stuff. They'll be interested to see where they go with adding more stuff. Right, we got Oscar, we got Spooder, we got some. I mean, oh Christ, there's a lot of enemies. Some of these other guys have got to start dying soon. Problem is, I might just have to keep the crab there because.
Engaging target.
All right, one enemy down. That's a good start.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I'm here.
God, yeah, all my armor got stripped. That's really annoying. Jump jets aren't going to give her a huge jump distance, but
Confirmed.
a little bit of extra evasion. It's not a bad thing. God, why is it... Ugh. Alright, fine. You know what, we'll aim this one. We'll try and hit the heads. I mean, they're only 20 tons, so there's not a lot to them, but obviously it all adds up, the little bits of damage that they start to do.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just start to whittle you down a bit. If possible. There we go. When we get to
Don't
optimum
need to
range.
tell me twice.
Oh, yeah, seduction. Yeah, I always enjoy having a character that's always scheming his next seduction plot, just because of how funny it is. When stuff starts to get really weird, or your character having a paranoid seduction artist is the best, because it's like, is that definitely my child? Is it? Are you sure you're the parent? Every single child spawn. Oh, I'm not sure if that's mine.
Enemy mech.
I shall assign my my spy to find out. They'll be like, yes, it's yours, my lord. Ah, yes, good. I always thought it was my child. Wow. Wow. That's a cool effect on the Oscar, though. I like that. Do do do. Do do do. Ah, yes. The always annoying to hit spooders. Wow, nice. A patrician patriarch with 18 lovers and 20 kids. Wow, that's a hell of a juggling act, but well done.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Mine was on one of my first playthroughs on the Crusader Kings sort of recommended start with one of the Irish Kings. I basically made the thing where I think it was the Connacht, Lord of Connacht, and basically trying to bed every single wife of all the other Irish lords. Which he did all right at, actually. He got about 60 to 70% of them. Okie dokie. So that sting is gonna be a bitch. That's a bitch. That's a bigger bitch. It's a bitchy bitch. Bitchington of bitch lords. Come on, one good CT hit. Oh, okay, headshot, lethal. Right, well. Aim for the CT, hit the head. That's the primary lance destroyed.
Standing by.
Right, and obviously they're all annoyingly trying to focus on this damaged
Roger.
dervish. Scout is going to be a pain to hit. They're all going to be pains to hit. Just for the heat, I'm just going to fire the LRMs at this fire start for now. To let them cool off a bit, plus get out of the way of that. Although I've put them on that building now, so no matter, look, like, stray shot, miss, hit the building and damage my mech anyway. Both of them, funnily enough, they're both stood up there, aren't they?
Moving out.
My Gwiffin's having heat issues. So I'm seeing it's getting a bit toasty. Well, may as well fire at the fire start. Missed a couple of light taps with the LRMs. Yeah. Actually, it's probably a good idea to get to get him off that building so they're not both stood on there to take leg damage. Oh, well, may as well.
There we go.
He's having good luck with that AC-10.
Maybe things are looking up.
Oh, you've done... Oh, wow. Done that, also done that one as a countess and selected every man with the rank of Duke or higher. Yeah, it's really difficult to get any kind of female starts in the game. Over there, I guess, create your own ruler, which is obviously one way of doing it.
Warning.
That's perplexing. That's frustrating. That's what that is. Nimble jumper. Little bastard is what I call him. Ah, Valkyrie. Oh yeah, that's great, mate. Stray shot the building and drop your lance mate at the same time. Right. Well, I'm sorry, Firestar, but you've brought this on yourself. The clamps. Yes, right arm and right torso destroyed, and small laser for good measure. And crit one of his flamers.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Unsettled and panicked. Yeah, that would be my my stance on having a crab come and pincer the fuck out of my mech.
Acknowledged.
Hopefully, LRMs will be the killer. Yes, there we go.
I hear you.
I hear you. Now, I'm a little bit worried about doing this aim shot because I've got a friendly up there, you know. So we'll do this in the other order. Let's not be crazy about this. Right, let's jump the enforcer off that building before we have the Griffin fire at the spider. But we will have the enforcer fire at the spider to reduce his evasion a bit. Oh, in fact, brilliant. We exposed it. And now we'll have the Griffin fire with his aim shot at the Spooder. And we'll try and hit that leg. Probably won't hit that leg. His accuracy of a PPC is vexing, to say the least.
There's more where that came from.
Done the ruler creator and certain inheritance will also work. Gavelkind being one, but that can split up your lands. Alright, CBFG, thanks for popping in. Oh, Kira, don't worry about Mr. That's fine. You're busy, as you said. You got a lot on your plate at the moment. Alvatar trying to be like Chinggis Khan, 6 wives and 500 concubines and at least 40 kids. Right, where's this? Right, so that died. That's the Valkyrie over there. Spooder's up on that. You know, I can't really miss this opportunity, can I? I mean, he's lying on his back on that building. I should just shoot the building.
Target.
Just drop him.
Target building destroyed.
I don't know what state that leaves him in. Probably not a good state. Yeah, he just jumped out of the way.
I'm here.
Accuracy is so bad with these LRMs. Look at the building textures. They're going crazy over there.
Confirmed.
Oops, sorry. That's clear my throat, but that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I keep forgetting about this Oscout. It's just there. Just doing its thing, and it kind of needs to be stopped from doing that thing.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be difficult, like, because difficult to hit.
Stay in the crosshairs.
Oh, I had something in my eye when I fired at that guy. Honest. It's not that I'm fucking useless or anything.
If you say so.
Right, go in the water. Get right up close. Somehow you've got a really low chance to hit, but you hit him anyway, so well done. Blued it off the right arm. It's not a shameless plug culture of CWN. Wow, they really are trying to piss off the crab.
Damage minimal. Warning.
Oh, come on.
Your arc.
Stop shooting the crab in the back.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
My pilot's unsettled. He's going to do it now as well, isn't he?
Warning. Enemy in
Stop it.
your arc.
Let's shoot the back of my back. The shit houses. They all just jumped into a neat line over there. God. I wouldn't kill for a fucking airstrike. Okay, so weirdly enough, there's a 30% chance to hit the Spooder. And since the Spooder's clearly the ringleader of this shithouse operation.
Target.
Oh, really? The medium laser was the only one that hit?
Aye, aye.
God damn it. Alright, we'll just try to take out the spider. Maybe you'll get some stray missile hits anyway. You can't eject because it's a spider. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we've seen the advert.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Right. Oh, there we go. Right, Spooder's finally dead.
Should have run when you had the chance.
I'm here.
Wait for that later model where they can eject.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so we can take out this bloody Oss-Scout now. Oh god. Chance to hit on both are really bad.
Okay.
Got the building behind them though, so yeah. Yeah, fucking suck it, bitches. What's this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you're getting the clamps next round. Do I have a bug at startup where I have two same game on the same? No, I've not had that. Hey, Skymaster, how you doing? Wow, they're really picking on the crab. And here's the thing, he thinks he's safe. He thinks he's safe. It's not going to work out for him, of course.
All weapons committed.
Right, side torso's gone. That's good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So if we have two members of the Lance focus on a target each. We'll get the Dervish down there. All short range fire. Drop the LRMs. That's great. It's when I say it's great, I mean it's not great. I mean it's terrible. Oh god! All right. All right, fire. Wow, that hit was such a low percentage. That hit. All right, well it killed him, so I can't complain too much. On a related note, I can recommend Space Sweepers on Netflix. It's good. Okay.
Hey.
Everyone watching F1 Drive to Survive. Season 3. It's quite fun documentary series. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are all worth watching. It's really interesting if you're into the motorsport at all. But it's all the behind the scenes stuff, all the sort of the bitching and the drivers swapping and technical issues and all that stuff. It's really, really interesting to watch. All right, Valkyrie, you've had a lot of fun today. You know, well, now it's time. Now it's time for everybody to go to sleep. And drift away after all the fun they've had today.
Right, Commander.
Come on, big bag puss, big fat furry cat puss. Time for you to fucking go to sleep. Suffer permadeath. Come on. Boom.
Okay.
Die. Die, die, die. Why won't you die? Fuck's sake. Eject, yes. Good. Good decision.
Mission
A smart
successful.
decision. A logical decision. Boing. Time for bed, everyone. Yep. Fucking Zebedee this shit. Get out of there. Right. Bit of brew. Oh. 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 The damage. Disputed salvage. Oh, fuck. If I accept his lost exchange, yeah, fine. I'm not after a fucking Oscar anyway. Fucking knob jockeys. I want one of them. Is there any equipment that's worth having? Medium lasers and stuff. Oh, I don't know. I'll take the bits of the Valkyrie. There you go. You made a fucky wucky Valkyrie time to take the forever sleep in the oopsie box. Ugh. Down, 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 down. Doom, 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 doom. Yes, it is. It's a Valkyrie. We could sell it for 350,000. I would certainly not like it. Oh, if Yang doesn't like it, we'll sell it then. Alright. Time to get out of this shithole. Where are we again? Right, we're on the... Obviously, we're on the FedCom Curitan border. We're at Gary Barlow's end. We don't want to be there. Nobody wants to be on Gary Barlow's end. Bergman's planet. That's a hotspot. Not in a kind of, you know, Michael... what the fuck was he called now? Barrymore. Not in a Michael Barrymore kind of way.
By your command.
Not going for the hotspot. Bagpuss, magic roundabout. All we need now is for Trumpton Fire Brigade to turn up on my set. Ah, good old Trumpton. Skew, spew, balmy hairdo. Cutthroat, bigot, spite. It's like a leopard fucking parasite on the side of the Argo, isn't it? It's draining us dry. Gary Barlow's end is a tax haven, though, yeah. One of the bros' friends went to school with Gary Barlow. In a little place called Frodsham. Anyway, Comstar News Bureau. The Fifth Sword of Light made an abortive assault on the Federated Sun system of Conroe in mid-November. Even the vaunted Sorensen Sabres couldn't pull a victory from the situation. It looks like the independence movement on Vertandi has taken a critical blow, with their leaders killed during a poorly planned assault on the capital city of Regis. However, DCMS troops continue to face minor armed resistance, apparently from some organised militia units backed by mercenaries. With the year ending, we here at CMB reflect back on another year of war and violence, and can only hope and pray that the great houses will cease their power struggles and begin to reflect inward on their people. We also look back at the effort of Comstar in the periphery, with multiple HPG stations being built to help bridge the communications gap between the inner sphere and the periphery, and new water filtration systems bringing clean and pure water to those in need. We wish all that hear this message prosperity and safety in these uncertain times. This has been the CNB December broadcast. Thank you. God, Comstar, it's just so trustworthy. Power space, we got power space in medbay, must have fried something, blah blah blah. Alright, power it down, replace it, morale decreased by 1, blah blah blah. Well, this will be a ship upgrade, isn't it? This will be like the power systems, won't it? High capacity power conduits, because I haven't got that done yet, and it's bitching at me. Yeah, how long's it gonna take? 30 days. Oh, fine. Fine. Fix the power conduits then. Give us some high power. We're going to Thestria. Anyone know anything about Thestria? Comstar's a glorified Ponzi scheme. But what about the clangers and the Fraggles? Fuck the Fraggles, right? Fuck them. Clangers, gotta save them. Did Battletech steal a lot from British TV in the 80s? It might have done. Yeah, maybe the right people were watching. They took some inspiration. Well, probably not going to try Thorn in the side, unless it was for the battle mech, and I'd be like, yes, I will send good men to their death to obtain a Thorn. But I don't think the Thorn's in this game, sadly. Let's see, Stubborn Surrender. Let's see, Badlands. Recently, blah blah blah. Enemy forces harrying regional transportation. Yeah, it's worth a lot, an awful lot, a suspiciously high amount. Oh shit! Yeah, the mech repairs. Fuck, god damn it! Fucking mech repairs. Fucking repair. Explore. Oh good, Darius is going to steal my money. Hey Mirage, where did you go? I'm over here. It's a hologram. No, it's a hologram. Mirage, say hologram. Hologram. No, hologram. You. What the fuck is wrong with you, Mirage? I always reference that one. Every time that one comes up, it's explore, repair. And then Prime gets fixed and just like goes, thanks. But that's totally nothing to do with the fact that I watched Arrival from Cybertron a lot. Mirage was dropped on the CPUs and UFOs. Poor Mirage. Didn't really get much of a go, did it? The comics kind of made him look like a pacifist later on, where, like characters like Cliffjumper used to get in his face. Yeah, Teletran one was a bit dumb like that, wasn't it? It was like, I can't tell the difference between Decepticon and Autobot. I guess I'll just fix this black and purple looking one first. That's true, yeah. The Mirage was an aristocrat. I wasn't sure. I'm not aware that he was a nonce, but he was an aristocrat prior to joining the Autobots. Yeah.
Command interface initiated.
Ooh, okay. Dropped in the water. Interesting start.
This whole planet could use an air conditioner.
Favorite part of Arrival from Cybertron? Two, actually. The first one is Hound and Cliffjumper are on a hill, and they found the Decepticon base. The Decepticons are building their new rocket so they can get off world and obviously get back to Cybertron. All's going well. Cliffjumper produces a laser cannon that's bigger than him, from places that we don't even want to really think about or explore. Hound asks him, what's he doing? Cliffjumper responds, I have Megatron dead center in my viewfinder. Pulls the trigger, and the shot goes about 15 foot above Megatron's head and hits part of a wall. Now, I don't know if Cliffjumper's off his tits, he was a really bad shot,
Roger.
or his gun was just really poorly fucking, sighted. Whatever happened, that was the worst part of that for that. Although it did have the great line of like, you couldn't hit an Autobot with a moonbeam. Here, have this. It's a gas, and then he fires glass gas. Was it glass gas? Uses glass gas cannon that turns metal into brittle substance.
Let's move.
Well, the other one I like is for some reason it's always stuck with me is where they're having the fight on the oil rig, and Prime just suddenly shouts, Is it Trailbreaker? Take a shot of that fire. Use your force field. It's just for some reason. Take a shot of that fire. And Wheeljack. I'll give him a hand. This was back when the Autobots could fly. This idea was dropped very quickly. I was like, well, why the fuck did they turn the cars? They just fly everywhere. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point.
Sensor lock on target.
I think the pacifist thing was because he sometimes slipped into a mirror universe with the Autobots. Oh yeah, the shattered glass universe. Yeah, I've seen some of the designs for that. It's kind of cool actually.
Confirmed.
The idea of like good guy Starscream, good guy Soundwave, and all that. Although the problem is with the shattered glass universe is there aren't enough Decepticons for all the Autobots, because obviously they made way more Autobot toys than they did Decepticon ones, so there's far less characters to choose. It is a good idea. I'm not criticizing like the call to use it. It's just for some reason that shout from Prime just for some reason always stuck with me as a kid. I just always remember that line. Although I think at one point I could quote line for line every part of the movie, or at least the first bit, because really there was only the first bit I gave a shit about, because the other I wasn't interested in watching it after, you know, Prime died and all the rest of it. Why should I? I don't give a shit about these new guys. They're the fucking Ultra Magnus. He's shit. He's a fucking pussy. Stood there trying to open the Matrix of Leadership while the fucking Galvatron's bearing down on him. Dumbass. Fucking shoot him. You got a laser gun. You turned into a goddamn car transporter. No, he didn't have a Mirror Universe goatee, sadly. The old Evil Prime. Oh yeah, well, you got the touch. Yeah, that's some of the greatest cheese of 80s music right there. That's fantastic. One of the bits I always chuckle at with the movie, you know, Dinobots, destroy Devastator, me Grimlock, love challenge. Jump out the ship, immediately get fucking owned. It's like, for some reason, the Dinobots just get torn a new one by Devastator, who just proceeds to kick Grimlock so hard he flies backwards and leaves the shot. Slag gets fucking, or is it Sludge just gets, like, axe handle smashed. And then just gets sort of put into Lex Luger's torture rack for a few seconds and then dumped on his ass. Then I think it's Slag slams into him with his horns and smashes Devastator to the wall. And Swoop tries to do something, then gets punched in the face by shrapnel. And that's it, gets knocked out. It's fucking awful.
What can I do for you?
Considering that the cartoon, somebody who wrote that when, you know what, Devastator gets crapped on way too much in the cartoon. He needs to be redeemed. And let's admit, one of the best pieces of music in that entire film is Instruments of Destruction. It's a scene that haunted me as a child for a long time, but it's really well put together. Instruments of Destruction kicking off while the Decepticons are literally ripping their way through the innards of the ship is pretty cool. And the way they just fucking murderize 4 of the, you know, 4 characters. I was going to say 4 of the best, but Brawn went out like a bitch, got shot in the shoulder and dropped down. I mean, I know they say he's the strongest Autobot physically, but obviously he couldn't take a punch. And then Devastator was always like the special needs kid of the Decepticons, absolutely unstoppable until he thinks about how badly he wants a cookie. Devastator's best bit is just the Constructicons, where it's like, nobody would follow an uncharismatic bore like you. Devastator is the strongest. We should rule. Hey, who are you calling uncharismatic? Yeah. Let's kick tailgate. Constructicons, unite. No way. And then apparently Astro Train is perfectly fine with a load of dudes rocking around on his innards having a big fight. I don't know. It's whatever Astro Train is into.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Also, Astro Train had the classic scenario where all of his innards seemed to change drastically based on what was needed for the shot. Decepticons board Astro Train on Earth. Looks relatively cramped. Astro Train suddenly has a lot of free space for the big fight inside him.
Heading out.
So that's one that frustrated me. Brawn in the series took 3 consecutive shots from Megatron to the chest and shrugged it off like a champ, but movie Megatron one bangs him with a shoulder glance. Yeah. Yeah, Astro Train underutilized, triple change it. Yeah, totally agree with that. He was an awesome idea for a character, a jet train. Him and Blitzwing, they didn't really get much of a look in, did they? I mean, Blitzwing goes out like a bitch in the movie. He like Cup jumps on him, twists his gun up in the air, he shoots an Insecticon, and then the Insecticon crashes into him. That's all we see of him.
I hear ya.
I did like the Insecticons getting their heads run over. That was kind of fun.
Moving to position.
Delicious, eh, shrapnel? A little heavy on the electrons. Bombshell's rather heavy. The one in the film I was surprised about that they didn't have was the Combaticons, because I thought Bruticus was a better combiner than, obviously, Devastator. I quite like the Stunticons, but that's because they turned into just a bunch of awesome-looking fucking 80s sports cars, but... Oh, 6-shot would be ruined, that's right, yeah. Well, the septuple changer. Or wherever he is, I forget now.
Warning. Armor low.
I can't believe they did a toy of 6-shot. I always assumed the Stunticons and Combaticons were keeping Defensor and Superion busy.
Warning.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There was a lot in that film that... apparently the film was originally supposed to have a scene where a squadron of human jets turn up and start attacking, and you see a bunch of sort of generic sort of Seeker clones get shot down, and then there's this big air battle that takes place. Oh, it's an archer. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Christ. Ow, 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 fuck.
Warning. Damage critical.
Yeah? Moving
Oh.
to position.
Good God. Oh, it's a Curitan archer as well, the large laser version. Yeah. Got a pretty good chance to hit this Vulcan. I think it's his right torso is the most important one to blow off here.
This should be good.
And of course that means very little damage done to the right torso. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, there were a bunch of scenes in that film that got removed anyway. There was you were supposed to see Magnus deploy his car carrying mode, where he drops off. I think it's like.
Moving to position.
Oh God. Why do I always fucking forget this one's name? It's not Skids. Ah, fuck. Turns into a blue car with a Firebird on it. He's a Pontiac Firebird, basically. He can also fly. He shoots dark. Where's my brain? Kiro's gonna get it, I'm sure. Yes, yeah, Spike does get to say shit, yeah. Oh, fuck, what's his... No, not Smokescreen. No, he's dark blue. Red face, white helmet. Can't remember his name now. I'm looking at the masterpiece figure on top of my desk as well, and it's not helping. Yeah, you know it's it's not coming in now. Oh fuck. No. I can't remember his name.
No damage detected.
Shit. No, Mr. Crab. Ow, 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 ow. Left leg destroyed. Bollocks. No, not Windcharger. No, he's grey and red. He gets killed in the film. You see his body next to Wheeljacks.
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Standing by.
Bro,
Position confirmed.
what's the Autobot named? Who turns into the blue Pontiac Firebird? I've got him up there. The red face. Remember his name?
Copy that.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
That's alright. That's the problem. We're all sat here now. None of us can remember his name.
I'm here.
Tracks. Yes, Tracks. That's it. Ah, thank you. Oh, that was gonna haunt me all day. Yes, Tracks.
I wasn't going to hold you all day. You just go on the net.
Here we go.
Now I would go on the net and check. That's what weaklings do, bro. No, yeah, Trax. He was supposed to be on the back of Ultra Magnus's car carrier mode, along with a couple of others, and they're supposed to, in the animatics, they jump off the back of the vehicle, and then they fire missiles at Devastator, and it goes badly, and Devastator kills those characters, except for Magnus, who drives away. And that's what Megatron's smiling at. Oh god. Wow, the crab is getting proper fucked up here. That's what Megatron's smiling at just as Prime turns up and says, you know, one shall stand, one shall fall, and all that. It's the same as, like, Mirage was supposed to get killed, but they took that out of the film as well. There was a whole bunch of like, extra scenes that involved character deaths that they just ended up removing. Oh, crab's gonna get killed. There's no way my crab is surviving this.
Warning.
I will pay the price to repair it though.
Damage.
He's got 20 left. I'll have to just eject him next turn. If he survives that long. Ah, that's why. Okay.
Affirmative.
Yes, well, yeah, he does have giant missiles. They're like little ones on like the top of his sort of vehicle HUD section. It's a bit weird. Damn, everything's conspiring against me on this one to try and stop this from happening. Just to avoid extra damage, I need him to eject. Oh, can I only eject if I stand up? I think that's the case. Is that his action, though, if he stands up? No. Okay. There it is. Yeah, punch out. Punch out, Chewie.
I'm being flanked. Light hit.
Ah, well, he had wings because he could fly. In one of the episodes, if he's in car mode, he can switch into, like, a kind of weird jet plane thing.
Understood.
It's a bit weird.
Ugh.
Ah, fucking Jesus Christ. This is awful.
Negative damage.
These planetary government types are kicking my ass. Ow, fuck.
Internal structure damage.
Headmasters was alright, although the Target Master thing was a bit awful. Sorry? Can you move there?
Got it.
There we go, thank you. Alright, precision strike, CT, boom.
Firing everything I've got.
Head hit, pilot injured.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
Come on.
Targeting for an
Oh good. Thanks, guys. There we go. Finally panicked. Don't worry, I've got a plan for this archer.
Standing
Alright,
by.
dervish.
Understood.
See, I can't just run away from this mission because there's an archer up for, well, not the entire thing, but at least some salvage, I assume, for an archer. So I can't really leave that thing just
Good to go.
lying around there, you know. So
Moving to the
Griffin is going to focus on killing the panther, which hopefully it'll do.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
While the enforcer and the dervish are going to basically just keep jumping behind the archer each turn and shooting it in the back.
Affirmative.
The two Cybertron games are two of the best Transformers adaptations so far. High Moon Studios, Kira, they got it. They completely understood what made the franchise so popular to begin with. They still exist. They're actually a subsidiary company of Activision, I believe. So, unfortunately, they're kind of beholden to whatever Activision tells them, which sucks. And apparently part of the reason they haven't made any new games was they had that one shot with
Waiting for order.
Deadpool, and because the Deadpool game didn't really do the numbers, they basically got assigned to support duty for Call of Duty games and Destiny. So sadly,
Firing everything.
that's what we were stuck with. I guess maybe one day in the future, if
Good to
Activision
go.
maybe allow them to, they might be able to get the license again and get another agreement to make another Transformers game based on the track record of their production work with the previous War for Cybertron and Fall for Cybertron games. But yeah, it was a real shame. Because I would have loved to have seen their third game. Because their third game idea was supposed to be a kind of amalgam of the Arrival from Cybertron cartoon, apparently. As they wanted to have... it that the characters arrive in like in a 1980s setting. They were going to have not licensed vehicles, but vehicles that were kind of, they looked like 80s vehicles that the characters would turn into, and it was going to be a kind of mishmash of different stories from the original cartoon turned into a kind of campaign narrative.
Affirmative.
But sadly, never happened.
I'll try.
Considering the heat efficiency of this thing was supposed to be quite high.
Copy.
Alright, there goes his left torso. He lost one of his LRMs, so... There we go, okay. So now it's just, let's just shoot the panther. Shoot the panther. Shoot the panther.
Okay, I'm on it.
Oh yeah, just shoot all the armoured parts, but luckily that made them... Oh, thank God. The zone is clean, the board is green. Fuck you, Darius. Yeah, Transformers Devastation was good. I really wish that Platinum Games had made another one of those. They hinted at a sequel at the end, and it never happened. Oh yeah, Kiro, yeah, the second mission in the War for Cybertron campaign, that was good, yeah. Well, we'll just be taking those two bits of Archer. Lana! Sorry. Oh, my poor crab. I mean, it got fucked up. It ain't gonna be pretty. Really, Really, we have to do some repairs. Wow, you know what, Yang? I can see why you're the head of the fucking tech crew for this lot. It turns out, Commander, mechs get shot. It takes a while to fix them up. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, fuck. Shit, this guy's a fucking genius. Alright, well, we need the small laser. Oh no, I don't have a... Oh shit, I don't have a spare large. Oh well. Well, there's no point in doing those repairs yet until we can go somewhere that's got an actual store to buy a large laser from. So let's see. Dense cloud layer, former Star League presence, hallucinatory vegetation. It is a manufacturing world. We'll just flop on over there. Crab was in the danger zone. Yeah. Yang does work for the minuscule wages. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it also makes sense because my Quagmire's quite badly injured as well. Cards in the mech bay. Yeah, mess deck, that's right, yeah. What's wrong with card games in the mess deck? I mean, that's fine, as long as it... Who doesn't want to play a bit of Magic the Gathering, you know? Speaking of Cliffjumper, I loved how in the second game, when you play as him, when you access Teletran 2, it says, "Greetings, Cliffjumper. Glass, gas, unavailable." Yeah, yeah. No, the Jazz Cliffjumper level was really good in that. In that, like, huge sort of scrap pile area that was full of all the other dead Cybertronians. Oh. 3026. Elements of the Marek militia have raided the Lyran Commonwealth world of Polsbo, where both were ultimately repelled by the Holston's Brigade Mercenary Company after 2 battalions of mercenary forces discovered and destroyed a Union-class dropship. The Marek forces' aim on Polsbo is unclear. A Lyran Commonwealth spokesperson has condemned the action and praised the mercenary defenders for upholding the terms of their contract, while Free Worlds League officials refused to comment. In less militant news, S.L. Lewis Incorporated, the company behind the ingenious Savannah Master hovercraft, has turned its attention to more peaceful pursuits, and it's introduced the Lewis Skimmer Bus. This 80-ton civilian hover transport can carry 18 tons of cargo in addition to 86 passengers and a speedy 97.2 kph. Powered by a hydrogen fuel cell system, the Skimmer Bus has a declared range of 1,025 kilometers. S.L. Lewis has stated that this is a comfortable and inexpensive alternative to air travel. Production licenses have been issued across the Inner Sphere, so expect to see many travel agencies adding this option to their travel packages. Yeah, I could repair the crab structure while trying that system. I kind of want to move more central, get to the Chaos March kind of location. Because I'm kind of waiting for things like the Tikhonov Republic and that to appear. I assume they appear. I'm not sure if they do, actually.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Visit the store. Oh, we've arrived at Misery. Oh, there's a longbow here. Oh, if only I had 10 million. No archer parts, though, unfortunately. We do have a large laser, though. A whole one of them. Oh, I have to buy that.
New weapon systems available.
An Archer 2K, but no Archer 2K parts. This kind of sucks. Alright, well, let's get some repairs done now that we've got the necessary equipment. Replace, 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 repair. So, we need a large laser. And we also need a small laser. And we lost a lot of heat sinks, so we need to put some of them back in there. Heatsink. Heatsink and heatsink. There we go. That's a spicy meatball.
I'll get it in the schedule.
He's out of action for 17 days, so we need to navigate. I gotta hit the repair all button. Stop work. Hold on. I have to do the refit again, don't I? Yeah. D. Ah, what the fuck? There we go. Small laser wasn't going into the right place. Do. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, and so Darius doesn't piss his pants. Yes, we have XP to spend. There we go.
Mech warrior training complete.
What now?
Marginal improvements across the board.
Waiting for orders.
Piloting and gunnery increased.
What do you need?
Mech warrior training complete.
There you go. Now you can stop. Now you can stop his bitching. Right. So obviously we don't want to really hang around anywhere. There. That planet is terrifying. Wapakanita? You fucking what, mate? I should just set a filter here. We could probably go to a 2 skull. This takes a while though, because of all the planets. Donanak. There we go. Oh Christ. It looks horrible though when you do that. 20 only 20 days as well. It's not too bad actually.
Course plotted.
I'm gonna lose a lot of money going for all this, but I've got to get my pilot back in action anyway. I was humming Monkey Island at first. No, Colch.
Network orders complete.
Ah, high power capacity conduits complete. This is good news. You know what? We'll also build the lounge. We'll get that nice morale upgrade for everybody. Quab. See if I can make my way to town. If there was a system search function, I probably was it moonlighting with an LRM. Nah, it's Mech Warrior's job. Don't go fucking around with an LRM system. We don't have a lot of LRM systems, okay? Don't mess with one. It's not your fucking place, Cerberus. Be dicking around. Don't point out facts, Erwin, by using Control F to search for systems. Don't you point that out. This channel is built on my idiocy, and it will remain as such, okay? Don't make logical, smart suggestions about functions in the game we can use. I'm going to do it the hard way, dragging my face across this barbed wire.
Hey, boss.
If only you could rename the Argo upgrades, my lounge would be called the Sextorium. Why not just have the Masturbatorium? Yes. If I remember correctly, it's probably south of where you're headed and maybe a tiny bit west. Rimwood. And a little bit anti-spinwood. Now, I'm travelling to Donyak. Or Donanak. Probably Donyak, though. I'm thinking Donyak. The word, the way it's written, Donanak doesn't sound right. Donyak sounds probably more appropriate. It's still a curious space. It could be an archer. Yeah? No? Fuck all. He's a little song I wrote. Assassinate. Biological sample. Fed sons always trying to clean up their messes. That's a spooge joke. Oh, a defense mission. We have a centralized supply depot here in Donyak, located to support multiple fronts of hostile action with Soviet troops elsewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's do this. What could possibly go wrong? It's against the Fed Sons, but we can take contracts with them again in the future. And we do have a very range-focused build here. Rimwood giggity. Oh, the masturbatorium would be the habitat pods. The sextorium, the masturbatorium. The loungeabatorium. The snacktorium. That's the metal. Yeah, the mod does have clan tech, Adam Grayson, yeah. You have to... You either play up until 3050 or 3049 when the clans invade, or you can pick a start that's in the middle of the clan invasion. There are a few starts in the mod, so you can start later. I just went with 3025. And the dungeon, where Darius does the taxes, yeah. This mission's probably going to hurt. Thanks, Erwin. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm looking forward to this now. You're welcome. Yeah, of course you are. Smile me. Smile me. See that? Smile. I can hear it. You can hear it over the text. No, Darius, you're shitting me. Really, this isn't much of facilities. Scratch that, Commander. Orbital imagery is showing multiple incoming hostiles, a lot of them. Buckle up, this is going to get exciting. I think your idea of exciting and my idea of exciting are very different from each other, Darius, but whatever, you know. You're only a fucking idiot. God damn it.
Engaging jump jet.
Rough terrain. Is a little song I wrote.
Here we go.
Alright, get up there, Griffin. Yeah, you know what, there's no point in you jumping. Just run over there.
Let's go.
Okay, we know that the AI is thick. I don't mean like they're overweight. Or they've got thick thighs. We know that they're going to go for the buildings first. That's their primary target. They tried to do the objective. Oh, Christ. Okay, Locust, not so scary. I thought it was going to be worse than it was. But it was a Locust first. Okay, we can deal with Locusts. You know. Locust ain't no big thing. Yeah, there's a little squidgy 20-tonner. We got a low chance to hit, but, you know, may as well take the range shot, yeah. It's a 1v as well. It's just a couple of machine guns and a medium laser. No big deal. No big deal. No biggie. There you go. He runs away. First thing he does, he gets the fuck out. Does the smart thing.
Yep.
Of course. Now, want to scans the lock.
I've got a
That's a wasp. That's fine. We don't have to worry about a wasp. No, they're shooting the building. We could do with what should be 20 locusts. Yeah, that would be my luck. Yeah. 2 wasps. Wasp D and Wasp A. Wasp A is going to get the missiles. You're right, bro.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of noises there.
Sorry.
I just wasn't sure. You having sniffles?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're having some side effects, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nope, the bro's having side effects.
Sorry.
On my way.
He's no, you don't have to apologize for making noise. I was just making sure. By the end of the evening, he will have turned into a koala.
All weapons are go.
No, not koala.
He is a koala now.
Koala.
Koala Man. They call him Koala Man. On account of his looking like a koala. Talking like a koala. Singing like a koala. Dancing like a koala.
I already dance like koala.
The only thing he doesn't do is kiss like a koala. Although I don't know from personal experience, that would be wrong.
Oh, that's so wrong.
Whoa, Wasp, you're getting a little close there.
That was a heavy hit, Commander.
Oh, you're getting shot in the ass, Commander. Oh no, Commander. Hey, Vegeta. Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. Yo, Vegeta. How's it hanging?
All weapons
Missed.
committed.
Jesus Christ, he's only shot the Griffin there. Quagmire, you idiot. It's my character as well. He's a bloody fool.
Detected.
Commander?
Commander, I think my haircut is interfering with my ability to fight in this battle mech.
Time to fly.
Koalas are cute though. I mean, Emitan, yeah. I mean, nothing against koalas being cute and everything. But no one wants to turn into a koala.
Targeting enemy backside.
Okay,
Hit, Commander.
whilst you've lost both your side torsos, there is literally no reason for you to stick around for this fight now.
On it.
What's this? Hey, random question. How much heat do flamers apply to enemy targets on tabletop? It's +2, yeah. Which doesn't sound like a lot until it starts to tot up. You know, you generate, if you ran, you generate 2 heat. You know, well, if you fired, that's your extra heat on top. Most mechs, most mechs generally are venting about 10 to 13 heat per turn, which means not every mech can even fire all of its weapons every round. So it does
Copy.
stack up that couple little extra points of heat. No, they do damage as well.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Yeah, I think they do the same damage as the small laser. It's a small laser and machine gun for flamers. It's been a while since I've used them on tabletop, so mainly because it's kind of a bad idea to run that close unless you're in a big mech.
I'm okay for now.
Well, not many big mechs carry flamers. Plasma cannons, pff, pish posh. Don't need any of that fancy muck. None of that fancy late tech muck. No, none of that for me. Ugh. No, like at least one hit.
No damage detected.
Now with plasma cannons, I don't know because I never used them. Never played in that time period.
Yep.
Oh god. Entire lance is over there, waiting to shoot me in the arse.
Okay, I'm on it.
Evasion kept, come on. Yeah, Sana will have the stats though if you just type in a search for plasma cannon.
Good to go.
Plasma cannons are kind of they're like a weird version of a flamer.
Right,
That's why.
Commander.
See, a plasma cannon basically fires liquid gel onto a target, which then does damage over does heat damage over time. So you hit to attach the gel essentially, and that basically applies heat over multiple turns.
Hey. Okay.
So you only have to hit once with the plasma cannon, for instance, and you. This is as far as I remember them working. Can't really say from experience, but as far as I know, the whole point is that if you hit with the plasma cannon, you don't have to keep firing the plasma cannon. Whereas a flamer, you have to keep using the flamer over and over and over again to keep applying that heat effect on the target.
That's all you got?
Oh, don't make me. I'll fucking Rochambeau you bastard. Stop shooting my crab in the back. Game. Oh. It's the Locust. The Locust doing a runner. Damage is special. Yeah, as I said, I can't really speak much about plasma cannons because I've never used them. I always thought they were just one of those things. Oh, we need another unique thing for the inner sphere weapon-wise. What could we come up with? Oh no, this.
Engaging target.
It didn't really feel like it was massively necessary, but there you go. That power creep thing started to happen, then you started to get more and more crazy builds, crazy weapons being introduced to the game.
Moving to position.
Wasn't a big fan of a lot of the later stuff anyway. Some of the mechs look cool, but the later weapons and stuff just seemed a bit much. Yeah, when you start having enemies like wielding shit like rotary autocannons and, you know, hyper assault Gauss rifles and stuff, it starts to get a bit mental. Yeah, shoot the objective. I don't care. I mean, for the moment, I don't care. I just need to deal with the initial attackers first.
Firing everything I've got.
I don't know, ETG, maybe they did. I found, as I said, I know as a miniatures game, you need to always have new stuff, obviously, because you're trying to sell a product. And of course, new mechs are a smart thing, and tech has to advance. So I understand that, and I don't begrudge or have any issues with extra tech being applied. It's just, for me, I felt for what the game was already doing, the new tech started to get a bit out of hand. You started ended up in scenarios where time to kill for some mechs was incredibly short. Because you'd literally have some builds on some of these later mechs that could just absolutely fucking annihilate mechs. It's such a quick succession. It became hilarious. Because the weapons would become lighter, and all the mechs would by default come with, you know, certain advantages like endo steel and then there'd be XXL engines and stuff that don't explode when the side torso gets destroyed, and you know, lighter equipment being added, and so more and more things can be dumped onto mechs to the point where they just have so many weapon systems, and I think like a lot of the character of some of the universe was lost in just this thing to build more and more crazy machines. I've just focused on the Valkyrie now because I can actually hit this fucker.
Oh yeah.
Plus, if I get another hit on him, he'll probably panic and run away.
Good to go. All weapons are go.
If not, kill him. Oh, knockdown. Why hasn't he ejected? He got knocked down. No? Oh, wow. Dual heavy Gauss, yeah. Like light Gauss rifles, heavy Gauss rifles, light PPCs, heavy PPCs, snub-nosed PPCs. All of these things, they're fine until you see how people apply them on custom builds on tabletop and stuff, and it's just like one pump chump for some of them. Literally just, you can have a mech like the Fafnir, and you just see how fucking quick it can kill. And the fact that, see, here's the thing, ECG, I agree, right? It's a beautiful bastard, the Fafnir. It's amazing. But, here's the thing. The Fafnir should probably be the only mech that carries heavy Gauss rifles. Because the idea is that the mech itself, the entire chassis, was designed around this very expensive, almost experimental weapon system. That, once they got it right, that was basically the only machine they ever built a heavy Gauss rifle, because it had to be built around these two weapon systems because they're so powerful, so heavy, and so destructive. You know, like the cost of these things are immense. And the other problem was, as soon as they added in, obviously, this extra equipment, well, you end up in more problems. Oh, good, another Lance of Mechs have arrived. Brilliant. And it's taken them this long just to block one building, though, so I got that, at least. Alright, so that'll be the death of that large building. Yes, oh wow, Darius. Wow, okay. Darius notices things. Well done, Darius. Darius is smart boy. Jeez, there's a lot of turns. Which means there's a lot of enemy mechs. What did you say about the 20 locusts? Yeah. Well, the buildings only have to survive another 4 rounds. It looks like there's only 4 enemies according to this, but I get the feeling there's more than that, though. But one of the problems is this spotter has to die.
All weapons committed.
So please explode. There we go. Because he was giving line of sight to the enemy lance, so that has to go.
What do you need?
Right, so now we can start to approach these guys over here. I know one of those is a locust. With LRMs. Right, so we got 3 on the hill over here. Alright, brace. Lose some heat.
Commander? Here we go.
Here we go! Do. What kind of weapons are... Okay, so spaceships in Battletech Front generally use naval versions of the weapons. So you'll have things that are referred to as naval PPCs, naval autocannons, that kind of thing. And the idea is supposed to be that it's the same technology principle, it's just on a much grander scale. So yeah, they're bigger versions of the mech ones, basically.
What? No.
So yeah, you'd have like naval autocannons, but they're not a weapon system that you would see fired at ground targets very often, unless you know it's landed. A lot of dropships, because they're smaller, will have standard mech-sized weapons. So you'll see like a Union class dropship will have like large lasers, LRMs, PPCs, that kind of thing. And that's for self-defense against not only mechs but also against aircraft. But warships and much larger, some very large dropships like the Mammoth and stuff, can be equipped with naval versions of the weapon systems. Now, I've unfortunately never been able to play Aerotech, so I'm not 100% au fait with how the rules for that system work. One thing I do know is that if you try to use something like Aerotech rules on Tabletop, for instance, for a ground combat mission, you very quickly see that a standard move for an aerospace fighter will pretty much just fly over the entire hex board in one go. Which is generally why, if you're going to have aerospace assets, you need to have really big matches going on. Like, fucking huge fights. That go across several hex boards. So my easiest target is going to be the Valkyrie.
I'm taking the shot.
Waiting for orders. All weapons are go.
I'm here.
Right, so the Enforcer's going to have to, like, hop over a bit.
I'll try.
Oh, I thought there was a stray shot that hit, but no. The AC-20 was hit in a weird spot, I think because of whatever hitbox they've used for the Valkyrie, what existing mech they've used, obviously it's a bit higher up. So when it looks like it misses, it's actually hitting the invisible hitbox of the Valkyrie.
Do they think they can hurt
The
me?
Enforcer is a great trooper mech, yeah. There's not many variants of it, and for a good reason, because there doesn't need to be many variants of it. So I only need to hold out 2 more rounds. I'll probably kill at least 2 of these mechs in that time
Minor damage, Commander.
before they're forced to retreat. And they've only killed 1 of the 8 buildings anyway. This hasn't been too bad. And I guess if the AI focused entirely on the enemy buildings, they might win. But it doesn't look like the AI is going to do that. It looks like the AI is going to basically split its fire. Actually, I'm going to precision strike because these large lasers do quite a lot of damage. I was hoping for something a bit more spectacular than that, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers on that one. I don't get night. I only get line of sight from there for some reason.
I'll do what I can.
I just want to try and burn down this Valkyrie, just to get a kill. Right, left torso destroyed. Okay.
Badass.
Good to go.
That intercept system that he had been destroyed. He's still got really good to hit ratio, so I may as well keep going. He ejected. Nice.
What now?
And then the Enforcer
Advancing, I guess.
can move in and hopefully hit this Valkyrie.
Lucky
Oh,
target.
nice. That has to be a CT exposed. Cool, you don't like cheese, but you eat so much pizza. That's one of the key ingredients is cheese. As Kiro says, yeah, the Enforcer, it's a ham and cheese sandwich. Good, classic, doesn't need to be changed, perhaps a little underwhelming, but still good. It's a no-frills mech, the Enforcer. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's got a solid, punchy fire setup. It can go toe-to-toe with any medium mech on the roster. And can even give like some heavies a run for its money. It's very heat efficient. It's quite maneuverable. Overall, yeah, pretty damn good design. There's not much that can really be said as a negative about the Enforcer, really.
Engaging physical attack.
Literally pincered his side torso off. That was very
What
good.
do you need?
I thought I was thinking I'd opened up his old CT there, but to be honest, since we just got rid of the evasion on this Locust, I am a petty man and I will go for the little cheap kills where I can get them.
Acknowledge.
And a recently non-evasioned Locust. I somehow just survived all that. I don't know how he did that. He fucking did though. Alright, we'll do the aim shot. We'll see if we can pop that side torso.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Oh, he hit the other side torso. I don't know why it's a precision shot.
Heal.
There's nothing precise about that shot.
There. Okay. I hope this hurts.
Oh, but cool. A bit of Wensleydale with cranberry in is gorgeous.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's the best cheese and fruit combination you can have.
Mission
Yeah,
successful.
well, there you go. They lost quite a few of their mechs on that little attack there, and they only got, what was it, 2 of the buildings? So, win-win for me. Not only did I get to kill Fed Sons, but a bunch of innocent Curitans got blown up in those buildings. So, you know, works out either way. Wow, the crab picked up 5 kills. What were you disputing? The Valkyrie? Oh, fine. You know what? I'm not after a Valkyrie. To be honest, I'm not even really after much of this salvage-wise. But if it turns into a couple of mechs, fine. Wasp. The Locust 1M as well, I guess. Fine. Take it. I don't care. Right. Well, I've overrun my time a little bit, but wanted to finish that fight. But, yeah. That's all worked out fine and dandy. Tomorrow, I believe, is going to be Tabletech. So we're going to do the third part of that campaign. We're going to finish off that little bit, the introductory one. And, yeah, it should be good. We've already got it planned out. I'd like to thank everybody who joined us today, including Fronica, Kiro, Kolsch, Shano, Abbott Costello, Adam Grayson, Alvatar, Bugled, Skymaster, Cannibal Penguin, Krat99, Dashy BTC, Dragon Bernhard, Droop Dog, Erwin, ETG, Grimsvard, Master156, Emitan, Naman, Namasan, Pincer of Fate, Silly Gnome, Tormtaunts, Violets, and Vigorous. Thank you everybody for dropping in this afternoon as a change from the usual morning ones. Yeah, we'll just sell that, and yeah, we'll just sell that just for the extra cash at the moment. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. It's the last stream from your current apartment. Yes, Kiro, I hope everything goes smoothly for you getting into your new place. But obviously, when you get the chance, all the streams will be over on the YouTube channel anyway, especially the Tabletech one. So if you can't join us live, you can always watch them there when you get a chance. But yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend starting tomorrow. Tabletech, as I said, will be tomorrow. We'll be finishing off the Battle for Trondheimel. That'll be wrapping up there. Will they survive? Can they take on the final challenge? I suspect they will, but who knows? The die may always be against them. But yeah, till then, have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!